Hello everyone, my name is Mark and I am the local disaster tour guide, and welcome to the July 2021 channel update. And I just want to say once again, thank you all so much for the support that I have received. I have been blown away by the incredible community that we are building here on YouTube, and it has truly just been a blessing. All of the wonderful interactions that I've had, just thank you guys so much. I am serious when I say that you all make this so worthwhile. I really appreciate the interactions we're having, and I get to start this video off with a celebration of I am now an official content creator. That's not a job description I ever thought I would have, but hey, let's celebrate, let's party. I have officially crossed that threshold. You may have noticed that there are now advertisements on my channel, and that is because I've cleared all of the necessary requirements and hurdles to become a paid content creator here on YouTube. And so you know, you all are part of the reason this channel is successful. Your views, your comments, your likes, your subscribes and shares, those are the things that feed the almighty YouTube algorithm and allow this channel to grow. So if it wasn't for the interaction I had from you, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I just want you all to know that your interaction is part of what helps this channel to grow, and even something as small as a like or a comment is part of the big picture of helping this channel to succeed. I also just want to say I've been really impressed with Google and YouTube and working with them in getting this channel up to this point. While I don't have specific control over the advertisements that appear on this channel, YouTube does give content creators the power to go in and say, these are the categories of ads that we would be interested in. And I have already seen several ads on my channel for things like St. Jude's Children's Hospital and things like that, which means YouTube is listening to my request as a content creator about what kind of things I would like to advertise. So that is really cool to me, and I appreciate the respect that Google and YouTube have shown to me as a content creator during this process. It's really cool for me. So that's some of the good news on this channel. I do have a little bit of bad news that I want to share, just to be upfront and honest with you guys about some of the conditions that will be affecting this channel. In my previous channel update, I mentioned that I had some health problems related to a bad allergic reaction from some medicine that I was taking. At the time, my doctor thought that we had caught that reaction early enough to avoid any permanent damage. That turned out sadly not to be the case. I have had some permanent side effects as a result of that medicine, and to be entirely honest, my doctor and I are still trying to figure out exactly what's going on as a result of that problem. You may have noticed since I have returned to YouTube that the vast majority of videos I'm shooting in this setting instead of my normal setting, and that is partially an accommodation to the side effects I've been having because of my medicine. Now, to my doctor's credit, he's working really hard to figure out what's going on, and I am hopeful to make a full recovery at some point, but I don't know how long I'm going to be fighting these medical battles, and that will impact to a degree the pace of me being able to put out videos and some of the structure of what I can do with my videos. So know that I am excited to continue producing content for this channel, but there may be occasional delays on the channel, or there may be some limits on what I can do with the channel, and that is because I'm still trying to work through some of those medical issues. But none of those things actually answer the question of where this channel is going next, and so that is part of what I wanted to talk about in this video. First, in my previous channel update, I teased that I was going to be doing some crossovers and some guest appearances for this channel. I am excited to announce that here in a couple of weeks, I will be doing a crossover with the channel Team Player Gaming, and I'm looking forward to working with them. And there is a second crossover in the works that I am just not quite ready to announce, but hold on guys, something cool is coming. I just want you to know something big's coming our way, and I am excited about it. For the channel itself, I've been thinking very seriously about what I want the content on this channel to be. I realize that in large, I am considered to be one of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition content creators for YouTube, and I definitely love being part of what people are calling the Paizoverse now. Pathfinder 2e is my favorite game, and I definitely intend to continue putting out content for Pathfinder 2e and talking about Pathfinder 2e. It's probably going to be the main type of content that I do here, though if you've been following this channel for any length of time, you know that I've played a lot of TTRPGs and I've told a lot of stories over the last few decades of my life. And so I don't want this channel to just be about Pathfinder. For me, I love this hobby because of the storytelling. I love sitting down with my friends and working together to create stories and just having a fantastic time building these amazing worlds together. The art of storytelling really is the core of why I participate in this hobby, and I want that to be reflected in the content that I make here. So to that effect, I am going to be splitting my content into kind of two avenues. The primary content for this channel is going to be much the same stuff that you have seen before. General content about Pathfinder 2e or Starfinder or occasionally other RPGs that I enjoy. Conversations that I intend to be broad and open to the vast majority of the gaming community. But I also really want to spend some time on the subject of storytelling, how storytelling can be done and can be done well. And so to that effect, I'm hoping to launch in the next month a series of videos directed specifically to storytellers, to game masters. And I do realize that is something of a niche in this particular hobby, but it's a portion of the hobby that I care about, and so it's something I want to make sure I'm addressing. So my plan for that second avenue of content is to do something of a mini study of the content found in the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Game Mastery Guide. I'm not going to be going through the Game Mastery Guide word for word, but I am going to look at the things they present about storytelling, and I'm going to talk about what we as storytellers can learn from that product. Now, obviously, it's going to be geared very heavily towards Pathfinder 2e, but I can already tell you several of the things I found in that book are broadly applicable to storytelling as a whole in any RPG, not just something Paizo has published. Finally, you've probably noticed on this channel that I have been experimenting lately with the shorts format, and I will go ahead and tell you I have no clue why they are not loading properly into the short shelf on YouTube. I think I'm doing everything correctly, I haven't figured out what's wrong yet. But I have been experimenting with shorts videos, talking a lot about magic in Pathfinder 2e, because that's another topic that I want to start hitting with this channel. There's a lot of debate about how effective magic is in Pathfinder 2e, and over the course of my gaming career, Wizard has always been my favorite class. I love spellcasting, in Pathfinder 2e, and it kind of makes me sad to see people frustrated with a playstyle that I love so much. And so one of the things that I'm going to be doing with this channel, both through the shorts videos, but also through some of the longer content I'll be making, is hopefully addressing this topic of how to do spellcasting well in Pathfinder 2e, because I think it's a subject that has a lot of room to explore and learn and grow. So that's just a glimpse of where this channel is going to be going in the next couple of months, and I invite you to join me in that journey. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is how you can support me in this journey. And let me begin by saying that the support I have already received from this community is truly amazing. I've shared before that this channel started because I got laid off due to the pandemic and I just kind of needed something to keep myself entertained. So everything that's happened with this channel has just kind of been this nice surprise on top of me trying to keep myself entertained. The positive feedback, the encouraging comments, the likes, the discussions that we've had, all of these things are just wonderful blessings on top of what I was already hoping to get out of this channel. So in a way, the best way you can support me is to continue to do what you've already done. Be a part of the conversation. throw out your comments and observations and insights. Just be a part of the discussions that we're having here. Those interactions really do mean so much to me. But on top of that, there have been plenty of people who have reached out to me wanting to do more to support the channel and wanting to see more from this community. And in response to those, there are a couple of things that I will be launching this week. First up, I will be launching the Disaster Tours Resort Discord server, which is a community for discussing TTRPGs on Discord. And I will be throwing a link down in the description of this video so you can go and check that out. And it is my intention for that Discord server to be free and open to whoever wants to join. I'm not going to charge you guys to come and hang out with me. I do strive with this channel to make all of my content family friendly because I have a wide variety of people who come to my gaming table, from teenagers all the way up to people who've been playing for decades like myself. And it is my hope for this Discord community to be a similar space, a family-friendly and welcoming space that can encourage anyone and everyone who wants to be a part of this storytelling hobby. So, if you would be interested in joining my Discord community, check out the link in the description below. The other thing that I will be launching this weekend is my Patreon page. I've had a few different people reach out to me and say that they would be interested in supporting me over Patreon. And I initially held off because I wasn't monetized through YouTube yet, and I just kind of wanted to hit that milestone first. But now that I am YouTube official, I have gone through the process of setting up a Patreon page, and I will be linking that in the description of this video as well. Now, at this time, I will go ahead and tell you there are not going to be a lot of rewards on my Patreon page, and that goes back to what I talked about earlier about I am still having some health issues that I'm having to work through. So right now, I don't want to offer a whole bunch on my Patreon page and then wind up in a situation where I can't follow through on that. So right now, it's very basic. But if you are interested in supporting me in that way, that option is available to you, and you can get your name on screen during the credits or even get a shout out during my videos. And one of the things that I am planning to do starting in September is I will allow my Patreons to pick one video topic a month for me to put out on this channel. So if you're interested in supporting me through Patreon, that link will be in the description. Feel free to check it out. And thank you so much to the people who have expressed interest in doing that. It really does make my day to have strangers speak so highly of the work that I am doing, and I really appreciate that. But again, at the end of the day, the best thing you can do to help this channel is just be a part of the conversation. Subscribe, like, share, do all that crazy YouTube stuff and feed the algorithm. By being a part of the conversation, you're helping this community to grow, and you're helping us all to learn to be better storytellers. So thank you all so much. I am really amazed that this is something I get to do, and have a wonderful day.